Hello dear Wishtrenders, it's Angelina and thank you for joining on to this episode of Angelina's Sense. Today we came to a very special place. It's a Buddhist temple called Gilsangsa, and actually it's my first time today here, but I heard that it's a very beautiful place surrounded by incredible nature, and it's a spot for meditation and healing. And I thought it would be really nice to take you on with me today, and I brought my camera today with me to capture some of that beauty, but also because it's summer and my skin is very sensitive, like Angelina's sense, sensitive skin makes sense, yeah, triple sense. So I've also brought a sunscreen with me that I've been using and I really like. It's really gentle, light on the skin, and I'm gonna apply some of that before I go in. That way I know that my skin is protected and I don't need to worry about that. I like to put a little bit on my hand. Make sure your hands are clean and just like apply it here. 어때요? So let's go in. We're about to go through this beautiful entrance gate that is called Gilsnagsa, which means that there's only one column how it was built, and Ilchimun is the gate that separates the world of Sabha, material world, and the world of Nirvana, which we just entered. You can feel even the air, the shadows of the trees, the scent, the smell is so different here. And 일심법계 means one world encompassing itself from within. So it is a concept of a non-duality. There's no right or wrong. There's no separation. The universe starts from within and projects on the world outside. So whatever you think inside and how you choose to create your world will completely impact the world that you're experiencing and perceiving. Let's go check it out. I can't wait. Look at that beautiful statue. Oh my god. Nice. Very nice. It is so minimal. Right now in the background, you can hear the prayers, the kido. It is an hour where they do like chanting with song and little drums from what I can hear. So you will hear that on the background as we walk around this beautiful temple. I want to go this way. Somehow the energy, something is telling me to go that way. Wow, guys, look at that. Let's read about this. It's called Gilsangsa. So from 2012, November 11th, wow, which is 11/11, a really powerful day. 11 is also a destiny number of my life, which gives you 2 if you combine them. It's a master number 11. If you're into numerology, it's really interesting. 어쨌든, anyway, I'm trying to read and understand the Korean explanation of this beautiful tower, but let's just take a stroll around and see. Oh, and these are the paper lanterns that people, they write down a little prayer or something they wish for or ask for, or just something they want to express, like love for their family or friends, or support to someone passing an important exam, or for the health and prosperity. Those kinds of things, I assume. And then it goes all the way up. Wow. That's me. Okay. I usually like to just have my phone around for an instant photograph or a video, which is one of my biggest hobbies, capturing the beauty of this world. But today, since I was going to the special occasion, I decided to bring out the beast, my Fuji X-T3 camera, which I adore. So let's take a look around. We're gonna see a beautiful angle to take this tower photo from. And now we're gonna ring the bell. I'm just kidding. Look how beautiful and green it is. You can also hear the chanting. Wow, it's really nice. Just wanna take a photo of that. I really love this beautiful, beautiful green turquoise color. And this color really resonates to me on some different spiritual level. So I've been to several Buddhist temples here in Korea, but this is by far, I think, one of the prettiest. It's something is about the location of it, how it is on top of the mountain, but also very easy to get to because it is located in the Seoul. To have something like this very nearby your house, where you can always come to meditate, to walk in the nature, to resonate, is really nice. So I feel really grateful. Look at a beautiful shape. So from what I know, this is not a regular temple. This temple used to be a very popular luxury restaurant, but the owner of this restaurant, she read a book by a monk who was talking about non-possession, and that book really changed her life. So she wrote a letter to the monk with a desire to donate the place to make it into a temple, a Buddhist temple. First he denied the request, but later on he said yes, and in 1997 it was established here and turned into the Gilsangsa Buddhist temple. And that's why it is very unique, even in its architecture. Wow! The pine trees, which is called sonamu in Korean, they just make the whole place feel so serene, create this amazing aroma, and cast such a wonderful shadow. We're going to pass by a meditational area, so we're gonna be very quiet. This whole place feels like I love Mimi. This whole place feels like a one little town. Oh my goodness. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. We come into this world of physical matter as tiny cute babies, carrying just our soul and giving a body to take care of. We're going to leave the same way, leaving the body and all things tangible behind. Visiting this temple today seems very special on my journey of awakening, since I'm experiencing it myself. Less is more. This is so nice. It's really nice to just sit down and relax. Changsin-dong is a working class neighborhood where a lot of people who create garments work with fabric. They produce a lot of fabric and garments still, even now, this day here in Seoul. So it was really nice to just roam around the streets, look inside the houses, little cafes. I find it really romantic, and I just love seeing this life that is so vibrant and people working, caring for what they do. It's really inspiring. And the neighborhood in Russia where I grew up actually was very calm. It was not so far from the city. It was on the northern part of the city, but I grew up right in front of a little forest. So the nature was kind of always in my life, and we had no mountains. It's really flat. So considering this whole neighborhood was sort of carved from a mountain, it's amazing. It's hard to comprehend unless you visit it. It feels like you're being on top of a cloud. You can perceive very far away. The neighborhood is really high altitude, and it's, I think, a very special place. It's really nice. Oh, yes. I always wanted to do this. I want to do a little what's in my bag thing. So we have a wallet, card wallet, a little hairbrush. Really nice. I have a scrunchie. It's really hot. And I have a little pouch. What do I have in my pouch? Let's see. Since it has been summer and been really hot, and I have a pretty sensitive skin, and it is really sensitive to the temperature change, I've been really thinking about how can I calm down and cool down my skin. And the ingredient that kept popping in my mind was chamomile. And chamomile has an anti-inflammatory cooling tendencies when extracted from a flower and put inside of a little bottle. So I want to introduce you to this midnight blue drop that I carry around. It's really handy, just a tiny little bottle, but even a little drop can go a long way, and less is more. And then I pray, please work. Because you gotta just trust in, right? It is kind of like a little magic potion, and I believe in magic, so it's gonna work. And the next thing, which is from the same line, oh, look how cute it is. It is a miniature of what I've showed in the previous video. Here you go. It's the Midnight gel, water gel. So because it is a water gel, I think it's really nice to use in the summer because the texture is really light, absorbs real quick. Here you go. Like a little boop. Wow. So it's like water and hydrating, calming. This one is a must in my little purse, in my pouch. Okay, and last but not least, this is my favorite thing ever, especially in the summer. I just throw it in the bag and carry it around. It's called a Fundamental Eye Awakening Cream. And this is a cream you put around your eye area. It is nice to use in the morning, in the evening, during daytime, anytime you want. Okay, let's go explore more of Changsin-dong. I love this kind of neighborhood. If you're in Korea, I highly recommend visiting Haebangcheong. It's in Itaewon. Changsin-dong, Samcheong-dong, and Seonbok-dong. Really beautiful neighborhoods. Wow, this is so beautiful. It reminds me of Greece somehow. Guys, so this just happened. As always, I started a conversation with a man and he offered to come up to his rooftop, and he's been living in this neighborhood for 40 years. And he says, because I asked him, I was like, do you think the air is different up here compared to Seoul? And he's like, of course, that's why I'm so healthy and I'm full of energy, because I live on top of this mountain. And I was like, okay, should I move here, this neighborhood? Oh, wow. This feels like the spot. Wow. You can see the whole neighborhood. And you can see the Namsan Tower. Oh my god, and the DDP. Wow. And you can see the fortress wall that goes all the way around Seoul, which was back in the days the palace surrounding, protecting the palace, but you can still see the remains of the wall. It's a bit gloomy right now because of the rain, but usually the spot would be really nice to watch the sunset from. I really like the contrast of the modern city on the back and the Changsin-dong neighborhood in the front, and how there's a wall sort of separating, how it's like its own little city, its own town, protected by the wall from the massive buildings and just that city noise in a way. Smile. Beautiful. 그 걔랑 노랑자 같아. Oh my god. Oh my god. I see God. Wow. 이거 어떻게 이거 카메라로 담을 수 없어요. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed spending time with me today and the temple and also this amazing neighborhood. Today I've talked about ways to observe and appreciate the beauty around, and also ways to capture it. Please let me know down in the comments below of your ways and maybe tips on photography and how you like to capture the beauty around you. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!